Hi, I'm Matt Finch, and this is Uncle Matt's D&D Studio channel, and I want to welcome you to the Swords of Jordoba game, which is an actual play, unscripted game session using the original D&D rules from 1978, and we're using the Swords and Wizardry version of that that's available from Frog God Games. I would take a quick moment to just let you know where to find us, various places. We do this show live on Twitch and on YouTube simultaneously. We do have a Patreon and we have a website, and I'm going to throw that information up on the screen for just a moment before we start.
All right. So, hey everybody, I'm Matt Finch. This is Swords of Jordoba, our original D&D slash Swords and Wizardry group. We have Ala Fedorova. We have Zach Glazer working the cameras and all of the technology behind the scenes. We have Skeeter Green here. We have Shane Noble and Jim Hazeltine and Jim Wampler. And so, with that, guys, let's start gaming. You guys made it back to the city, and you came back with the captured cultist that you had, who was raving and talking about spiders and so on and so forth. I believe we did the experience. In fact, I know we did because Jim Wampler thought he might have leveled up. So what is it that that you guys do for starters here?
I'd like to question the captain.
Back to my HQ, so the other ones can study them, and then train.
All right, so you head back to your room in the inn and start studying those. What are the rest of you doing?
Well, shit.
We got to take the cultist to Jim's temple.
Yep.
Holy Jim.
You can also call me Iceman, Skeeter.
No, physically I cannot. I will call you Holy Jim, and then I will have
I'm
Dr.
okay
Jim.
with Holy Jim.
Go with Jamie.
No, I'm not going to do that to him.
Thanks.
So, Holy Jim and Dr. Jim. That's. I have said it.
Okay.
That's how we're going to do it.
Okay.
And that will fail almost instantly.
Probably.
Okay, so Dr. Jim, Elijah, is studying. What was it that you actually came back with? It was.
I wrote it down.
It was the alchemy notes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
A book called Alchemy 101, and then a notebook that was an index of the components for the sleep gas stuff.
Okay.
Wrote down.
So, all right, you're studying those. Alchemy 101, you know about half of it already, but you are finding some interesting stuff. And since there are some notes in it, you think that you might be able to trace back a way of making those sleep potions. But it is going to, one thing that you're immediately able to tell is that it's going to involve a large quantity of spider venom in order for you guys to be able to make your own sleep bombs.
Yep, screw that.
I know.
He blew it.
So like,
Bummer, those are totally useless.
It's a dang shame we set that room on fire.
Oh no, the big spiders are still there.
well, knowing that, I'll go back. Go back. I'll be packing some empty flasks.
Okay, so you go ahead and get some empty flasks. Okay, then Holy Jim, Lethy. So you've taken the crazy raving spider infected lunatic back to the chapel of Saint Muriel, and so they're looking at him and they're like, well, it looks like he's pretty far gone. We don't see any way of really saving this guy. He's completely infected by the power of the spider god, and has essentially become just a vessel for complete unholiness.
Have you guys ever eaten a vessel for complete unholiness?
We're thinking
No,
about
but I think I dated that girl in high school.
it.
It'd probably go pretty well with melted cheese, all I'm saying.
Everything does.
Wonder
Everything
if
does.
it would be spicier than the wizard.
He'd probably be spicier.
Wait a
than-
minute. Holy Jim just caved in and is going to let us eat a prisoner? Did we turn the holy man?
Lethy, not so much.
He's turned to the hungry
oh.
side.
Man, I thought we had that one.
Nah, no. Still
close.
force of law. Yeah.
That's too bad.
I will ask the temple if they are willing to care for the poor benighted soul and see if he can be led back to the light.
Yes, they will send him over to the Church of Mitra to do that because they don't really have enough funds to support a crazed lunatic at the Temple of the Dawn Goddess. But
Hey, the ogre bar would take care of him. Probably for nothing.
Hey, we might get some change though too.
Yeah.
Can we sample what they make out of him at the ogre bar?
Cultist pancakes.
Yeah, just to keep it consistent.
Oh, you guys are such a bunch of kidders.
Yes.
Yeah.
What an active sense of humor you have.
That's it.
Yeah.
While the gyms are doing actual useful things, I'm gonna go to Dr. Omnibus
okay,
and bring him his glassware and ask him where the tanner is. I'm going to specifically deflect if he asks about his notebooks and say they were unrecoverable.
okay. All right, so you go to Dr. Omnibus, and his place is in the Grim Quarter across from a large fishmonger's.
I'm home. Okay, the Grim Quarter.
Yeah, it's in the
I
Grim
love
Quarter.
it. I don't
Yeah.
even know what that means. I'm too dumb to be afraid.
It's the area that is up top over Tapeworm Alley. So you're actually right in the neighborhood of the Happy Ending Tavern.
Ooh, I like that place.
God, I am home. This is the greatest thing ever.
Okay.
Can I
Happy
buy a
ending
house
at the
here?
intersection of Grim and Tapeworm?
What it says, we gotta
That's a
get
hell
him
of a
out.
direction.
Dude, I don't need a
They
map.
sort of
I need a
run
house here.
parallel to each other.
All right, so his office is in the a little place called the Plaza of Worms. It's directly across from a large fishmonger's, and then there's a fat rendering manufactory just across the street from him. In the south end of the Plaza of Worms, there is a little shop where they sell shrunken heads. There are two of those in the window.
This could not be getting any better.
And
Is
so
that
you
right
go
next to Hepatitis Halfway House?
No, it's next to Bad Choice Alley.
But also
All
right
right,
next to Bed
Skeeter,
Bath
you
&
have
Beyond.
just named a street.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that.
Oh, he's writing it down. Oh,
Okay,
it's
so
that pen.
so Bad Choice Alley runs off from the southern end of the Plaza of Worms, and so anyway, so you open the door to Dr. Omnibus's shop, which has both a doctor and a barber symbol, and the little bell tinkles, and so he comes out from the back room, and he's still wearing his plague doctor mask, and
He's a city chicken, right?
yeah, that's all suspicion is that he's one of the Tengu. Yeah.
Oh, he hasn't taken the mask off, so we don't know.
Don't know. He's just got feathers at his sleeves, and
Yeah, he did have stuff sticking out.
Well, shit, so did I at one point. So, hermano. Okay, yeah,
so he says, "Hello, it was Rekestric, wasn't it?"
yes. What's up, Doc?
Oh, not terribly much. Not terribly much. Sit down. Let's have a look at your blood pressure.
No. We're not doing that. I have brought what we promised. I brought your glassware to you.
Oh, fantastic! Yes, if you could just put it on that shelf right there.
I will do that.
Meanwhile, he's taking out what looks like a large glass syringe.
No,
About-
no.
About 2
No.
feet long. It's about 6 inches in diameter. It's got a big needle, and in the inside are liquid and what appear to be little leeches or slugs or something
No.
floating in
That's,
it.
that is a whole herd of nopes.
Come on, man. You get a Tootsie Pop after.
To plug the hole. that is not. No, thank you. I appreciate it.
Sort of taps it a few times, and he says, "All right, have a seat." There is a seat in there. It's got some leather straps on the arms.
No.
Do it.
Nope. No, thank you. What is that there apparatus in your hands with the weird shit in it?
Oh, that's curing material.
Whatever I have that cures is probably better than that.
All right. So no checkup today then. So
Yeah, no, I'll pass on the checkup. You did mention when we were down in the yuck that you knew somebody that could take care of my new suit that I'm still wearing.
Yes. The fellow right there around the corner, and see, this is the problem when you mix map keys, is that it's the guy right around the corner in the kitchen. And I'm like, wait, that's not right. It's not the
It
kitchen.
could be. He's a
So he
tanner
says, yes,
and he
that's,
makes bacon.
Right around the corner there, the shop that does the head shrinking, selling the shrunken heads, also does tanning. That's a gentleman named Iswar the head shrinker.
Seems appropriate.
Okay.
Iswar?
Does he do therapy as well?
Iswar.
It sounds like psychotherapy.
Acupuncture.
Now,
I
that
hear
looks like
some-
acupuncture
yes.
is handled over in this one.
Okay. So I assume our business is completed. Was there more that we needed to do? I can't remember if he said anything else when we were down there. I don't think he
We just
gave
need
us
to
any
find a better location to the
leads.
spiders.
No, I mean, he says, well, anytime that you need someone raised from the dead, you just come right on over and let me know.
All right.
Oh my God, you're Omen Dark.
We got a couple clerics for you sometime.
Oh no. Well, I will
You're
shake
no
his
bad.
hand. I'll do the two-handed grab and say thank you. It's been very nice. Thank you. I really appreciate all your help. And then I skedaddle.
Okay, as you skedaddle.
Oh shit. God damn it. I could sense the dynamic tension you were building and I was trying to get the fuck out.
You put your hand on the latch of the door, and just as you're about to put your thumb down on the little thumb thingy that moves the latch, right? You see that carved on the little thumb thingy of the latch is a little black feather.
Oh no. Shit. All right. Do I wake up in an unusual place?
No.
Oh, okay. That's it?
Yeah, you put your thumb down, you open the door, and head around the corner to Iswar the head shrinker.
Remember the black feather.
Yeah, that's a murder. It's a specific group. I think that was the one that we had a problem with, but I'm not 100%.
Well,
anyway,
the problematic ambiguity there is that it's the one that that Yazzle took over.
right.
So you don't know whether he's pre-Yazzle or post-Yazzle in terms of that alliance.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Oh, the intrigue. Okay, I'll go to the head shrinker.
Okay.
Does anybody else want to do something? I don't want to like monopolize the entire game.
I actually, I'd like to extract a promise from from the party that if Lethe dies, you will actually eat me rather than send me to this guy to be raised. Please
can't
raise
promise
my
that.
ribs
And
and
maybe
eat
half and
me
half.
rather than send me to Dr. Omnibus.
Shane
I don't know
nailed
if he's
it.
going to raise me from the dead, but whatever it is.
We're
it's
gonna
not-
raise him and then eat him.
Yeah, half and half. We just don't know.
I feel like we're in the Brotherhood of Spellcasters, so I promise I won't let that happen. I'll take care of you if you die.
Thank you.
And I
Or the
will
eating,
definitely eat
raising.
you. Yeah.
Okay, we've got
I
a
think Shane
one
and I
for
will
one here.
definitely just eat you.
I'm gonna roll the dice. I don't know.
Okay, so you head into the place where the shrunken heads are being sold. The two that are in the window right now kind of look like they weren't maybe all the way done. They look a little slipshod and still kind of wet, kind of like somebody bought out all of his stock, and then he had to quickly put some more stuff up in the window, and so he rushed it. But you see the guy in there, and he's got his great big wooden paddle, and he's stirring it around in a cauldron as you come
Like
in.
you do.
Right, and so he looks up and he says, "Can I help you?"
Yes, I was referred to you.
Not by
Hey.
Maladar.
Of course not. Why would I go there?
Good. He sort of settles back down and starts stirring the stuff again.
Oh shit.
'Cause I'm going to kill him.
I would too.
Yeah.
Dirty bastard.
Eat his tongue.
I'm looking for some help with my bugbear suit here.
As you peel it off.
He sort of looks over at it, sidles over to you, and gets his eyes like an inch away from the bugbear fur, then starts walking around you, looking at the bugbear fur until he's
soak it in, brother. It doesn't
He's
get any better than this.
until he's right behind you, and then he comes around the other side and he looks at you and he goes, "That's a nice bugbear skin."
Thank you. Yeah, it was a well-earned suit of clothes.
The some of your cutting work's a little bit little ragged there. It looks like your knife's got less sharp as you were going. Were you angry when you did this? This looks like when I'm angry, I get a little sloppy on some of this.
I'm
kind of
always
thing.
angry.
Okay. So he says, right. So you need it fix the stitching just a little bit where you've got some stuff, close up some of the weak points that are there, and I think you probably want to get some supports under the head so it comes up right like this, like a helmet with the sort of the teeth, fangs up
Now
here.
you're
at the top.
talking.
Yeah. What about, you want some feathers down the back?
He's not a
Mohawk.
chicken.
Mohawk.
He's a
Statement.
bugbear. I don't want to be ostentatious with this.
Well, the
Oh,
feathers.
come
are
on.
Really?
All right.
You're
I
already
think-
wearing a bugbear skin.
You
Yeah,
got to know
really.
when to leave a little something on the table.
I mean,
There are limits, really.
yeah. I mean, let's keep it subdued.
All right. So he starts
Understated.
Keep it classy.
he starts shuffling the bugbear suit off of you.
Okay.
And he sort of stops halfway, drapes it over your head, runs over, pulls out a table, runs back to you, gets it back off your head again, and starts getting it onto the table, and taking out scissors and thread and stuff like that. And then he remembers the cauldron and dashes over there and stirs it a little bit. And he says, "Tomorrow."
Fair enough.
Dude.
What can I expect for a final price, sir?
I'm not going to give you more than 5 gold pieces.
What?
I really enjoy doing stuff like this, but I really can't pay more than $5 for the honor of turning this into the world's most awesome looking bugbear suit and cloak ever. But you can have a shrunken head. You can have a shrunken head instead. In fact, that's what we'll do. And he runs over to the window and he takes the sort of moist little shrunken head and he puts it in your hand. Says, "There, then we'll be even."
Do you need an apprentice? I would enjoy learning this skill.
Well, no, I don't. I see. The last apprentice I had was taken by Maladar, who you look like a violent person.
Thank you very much. That is just damn decent of you.
We should talk about Maladar.
Who is this Maladar?
You get back.
I mean,
he's
I've
someone
met
who
him.
claims to be able to make shrunken heads with a modicum of quality. It's a lie, entirely a lie.
Where might this individual be found?
Somewhere in the Grim Quarter. I haven't been able to track him down yet, but when I do, I'm going to feed him to the crows and then bury the little tiny pieces that the crows leave behind under the ground, dig them up later, and turn them into a wind chime.
You did that too well.
Yeah. What is being channeled here?
This guy knows healing spells.
I like the
think
cut of
found
your jib,
cleric.
mister. All right. I'm going, just for no particular reason, I'm going to see if I can find this guy.
Fantastic. Let me know when you have him. Take him alive.
Oh, we almost always take them alive. All right,
Very
I'm
good.
out.
Very good. Okay. He starts going back and forth between his cauldron and his sewing, and off you go back into the Grim Quarter. And so you're walking
I will
along.
attach the head to my belt.
Okay. So you've got the head attached to the belt. You get on out of the Grim Quarter with no problem. There are a couple of people who sort of look like, hey, there's an elf in the Grim Quarter. We're going to screw with him. And then they get a little bit close and they're like, and he's wearing a shrunken head on his belt. So
And still coated in bugbear blood.
yes,
from
exactly.
head to toe.
So generally people decide that you're probably not the pinky in the air drinking tea type of elf and leave you alone. And you get back to the rest of the party, and you guys have to decide what it is that you're going to do next.
Pray fervently for the gods to drop another mountain on this city.
See how it happened?
You didn't
see how it
didn't-
happened. At
You
the very
didn't
beginning,
get it
I was
all.
gonna find vengeance.
I exposed the grotesque underbelly of this city really fast.
Please, you missed some spots. You
So
know that fiery mountain? Go back and get another one.
Lethe comes back, out and meets everybody, and then so Elijah's like, we need a whole ton of spider venom, and Skeeter's like my new shrunken head. Now Tovak,
Tovak was.
How would you like to follow this?
I think Tovak's really just been practicing on leftover cuts of bugbear, just trying to perfect his recipe for burrito.
okay, so you're cooking
Hold on.
bugbear,
He's just back at home practicing.
all right?
He has to really perfect his recipe before he chisels it down in his tablets.
You guys
It was
have
a little
not.
grizzly.
You guys
Yeah.
have not gotten a new room, so I mean, you're still sitting there in the same old room with the same old little candle underneath the skillet, cooking up the bugbear. So all right, so you're like Lethe. I'm getting better with the bugbear recipes. I think we've got a couple there. And now
Big
Shane,
mountain.
what have you been up to?
Big mountain. Need a big fiery
Cleaning
mountain.
out my snail tubs and taking a bath.
All right,
We have got zero class.
The smell of bugbear
We're
meat
horrified.
cooking in our little apartment.
I still smell them burritos. We got to do something.
Hey, Thibodeau, you mind tasting this for me? Just to make sure it's good. Just need a second opinion on this, man.
It's
Try
got a kick.
marinating it in the spider venom just to get a nice.
oh, you don't have any spider venom yet. That's what
Ah.
that's what Elijah's all about. Is that there is no spider venom.
I'd like to
That's
go
what we
collect some of
need.
that.
Yeah, let's go get some of that.
Let's
I feel like it will make it spicier.
Now,
Okay,
I don't know much about spiders, but do they have little spider nipples? I mean, how do we get the venom out of them?
Spiders are not mammals, dude.
Oh,
They've
okay.
They've got.
Yeah, I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
No, Rekestric doesn't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Good stuff.
Terrible elf. No.
All right, so they've got great big venom sacs and glands and things like that inside them that you could probably just totally wring those suckers out and get spider poison.
So do we have
If
to
you
cut their heads off? How do we do this, Dr. Jim?
Take
Anything
some
to burn 'em.
flasks.
Take some flasks, he said.
Can we use water skins so we can use a lot of it?
I think glass would work better, but
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go buy about 5 or 6
I
flasks.
am not the expert at this, obviously.
It's a little acidic, the venom. You don't want it eaten through your water.
All right, so Mr. Hazeltine, what's your
Yes.
opinion on what the party should do next under the current circumstances of?
I don't know, but the first thing I have to do is go in and hire this spider cult to take out an unbelievably evil band of adventurers that's been roaming. So I need to go talk to the spider cult and make sure that they know what darkness is about to descend on them. They're truly warned. We cultists have to stick together, I think. I mean, at least spiders are kind of, natural and fuzzy, sort of.
That's what they say. In fact, it almost slips out as you're talking. Webs shall cover all, but then.
Oh, wow.
He's turning.
It's beginning to.
It didn't take long at all.
Lethy's
Like
Delicious.
Lethy's
Somebody
been under
starts
the
talking about
influence.
blood fruit all the time. They got to go.
Yeah. Wizard has it.
Well, Lethy did want us to eat her, so
Yeah.
she's just making herself
in
extra
comparison,
spicy.
after I was
It's like marinating.
dead, by the way, was part of
Okay, we didn't get to that part.
Yeah.
Walking blood fruit.
Yeah. So is there a place in town for us to get the antivenom that we had previously? Or is that just you get it when you find it?
Yeah, it's a potion. You just get it when you find it. I mean, you could, you can certainly ask around, because now that you've got, because I mean, Rekestric is not really affiliated with any sort of wizards guilds in the city or anything like that, but Elijah is. So, Jim, you could ask around and see whether you can get a hold of any alchemical antitoxin from anyone who might have, extra that hasn't been ordered by someone.
Hey, I'm packing gold, so I'll go off and do that.
Okay. When you ask that question, also, if you can find out if there are any enclaves of goblins, that would be real helpful.
There are actually very, very, very few goblins around Jordoba. Would another sort of humanoid substitute, or?
No, because I'm looking for the bombs.
Matt, I'm gonna.
Oh, the bombs.
Matt, it's Zach.
Okay.
You said
You
the
need
goblins made the bombs.
Yeah, the goblins made the bombs. Goblins are mostly in the mountains.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
You might find some down in the catacombs, but they don't have any presence in the city. They're not allowed in the city
Oh, okay.
because they cause
Okay.
too much trouble. So, like, even ogres can do a lot of damage, but it tends to be more localized than if goblins start sweeping through things with torches. City that's got a lot of wood construction and stuff like that.
Matt, it's
We'll
Zach.
find more.
Matt,
Zach.
you have to
Yep.
adjust your camera again because you keep on. We see you from the nose up, so either where you sit or have your camera fixed just a little bit.
Shrink them.
How's that?
There you go, much better.
Zoom
Very
out.
attractive nose, though. Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
It's a little shiny.
It's gaining ground as I age. Every year, it's a little bigger. Okay.
If we got
So-
everything, we can roll.
Okay, well, we're waiting for Jim to do the antivenom
Information. Yeah.
sweep, and then we'll be ready to go. Does anybody need any mundane equipment
We got our
for
flasks.
potential battle of spiders? Should we buy some shields and just hang them on Rocky so he doesn't
All he
get
does is run away.
stabbed? I just don't want him to get stabbed because that would be real weird having to eat him too.
Oh yeah, like dropping a wall on him.
Shit happens, man.
All right, Jim, you're able to find.
He got better.
You're able to find one potion of antivenin that you can get for 75 gold pieces.
Oh, done.
Sweet.
And we do have our neutralized poison.
When I rejoin the party, I'm going to give that to Lethe.
Okay. And you get back safely. I mean, you're just wandering around in the wizardly areas and the
Safer
magic
area.
shops. So yeah, much safer than where Rekestric's been wandering around in the city.
I'm not going to go in the Grim Quarter by myself, ever.
I am going to put one. I recovered one potion of healing that I had that the bugbear jacked. So I'm going to put that on Rocky, very
Okay.
prominently labeled.
In case of emergency.
In case of emergency,
Drink
Glass.
contents of glass.
get this. So that is up for anybody that critically needs it. I'm looking at our mage who has only a handful of hit points.
I'm up to 9 if I can train to second level. Set out.
Excellent. Yeah, just know where that is.
All right. So yeah, we're leveled up. We're not doing any sort of training type of thing unless we get into a training type of thing. So if you leveled up, you're leveled.
Oh, sweet.
Okay. So you've got your spells for second level magic user and everything?
It's just 2 first, but I need to figure out which ones I'm going to memorize depending on.
Okay.
Are we going back in the dungeon?
Always.
We are.
All right, just checking.
Okay. Give me a 10-minute break, and then we will proceed back into the dungeon. If you guys have any plans that you want to make, go ahead and make them.
Okay. Hey, Dr. Jim,
Yes, sir.
I took a sleep spell and shield. So if that influences what you're going to take for spells, that is perfectly fine.
I haven't discussed this with you guys, but at this level, I usually go in maxed up with hold portals because if it gets down, my logic is if it gets down to my 1d4 plus 1 magic missile, we're already toast.
Right. Yeah, I don't disagree. I have the shield because I never have armor. So
I'll go in with a hold portal and a sleep.
sounds like
Sleeps
a plan.
are always good. So do we want to keep crawling around on the first floor? Go back to the second floor undead space?
I think we need to finish the first.
Yeah, I think Shane had a good plan of just clear
it out
first so nobody has the height
And then-
advantage on us.
Hey. It has changed since we went and met Balrog and everything down there, so I just want you to know that.
Yeah. Good
And
times.
now we can finish the first chapter of Dungeon Dining. It'll be perfect.
That will be our first book right there, you know.
Mhm. Volume
I'm
1.
wondering if maybe a different cleric might be better for this group.
No, we had a
it's not-
slug. We didn't
it's-
like him.
It's
He
not,
was awesome.
It's not you. It's me.
He put us to sleep.
Are you getting uncomfortable with this, Holy Jim?
Well, Holy Jim is Holy Jim could care less. He, fortunately, I think doesn't really know in character.
We've been trying to
Basically how
avoid a lot of
Yeah.
the
you guys
blatant
are.
stuff, except for me walking around in a bugbear suit.
Well, and she was willing to forgive that one because it was a really nasty bugbear that had knocked her out too.
Yeah.
Like that was
Yeah.
a slaver.
He was a
So
villain. Yeah.
just trying to figure out exactly what Lethe knows and doesn't. And okay, shrunken head, like a little disturbing, but
Surely, Lethe, you want to be a part of the group so that you can model the correct behavior and show the light and the way.
yeah, at a certain point though, that becomes participating and being, not showing the light in the way, but actually enabling some really weird stuff. So
You've done well so far.
What's weird? We got some snail tubs. We got a book we're making.
We're being productive members of society.
You're all
Yeah.
horrible people.
I would say that I feel bad, but that would be lying to the party, and I have to
No.
draw the line somewhere.
I just feel like the party has taken a little bit of a left turn into, I don't know if it's darkness or just La La Land.
You should watch the 5e game. Those guys are just like murder, murder, murder.
We didn't murder
Streets.
everybody.
Okay, new guy, we
We're
kill him.
just
I
We're
just feel like
just-
Yeah, they started it.
Oh yeah.
maybe you have more in common with Dr.
Well, I mean, if you want to play somebody different, that now is kind of the
Never.
optimum
Yeah.
chance, but
Well, I'm wondering about that. I
we,
wonder
we
if
don't
is
we don't
there
want
gonna-
you to leave.
No. I'm just wondering if there's a point at which Lethe's not going to be able to preserve the veil of ignorance. And it's
What
going to be
ignorance?
like,
He tried
wait
to
a
convert
minute.
us.
I think it's going to be like a running kind of theme with us of us trying to eat more and more elaborate things while concealing it from Lethe.
He
to see
said
how
we
far
could
we can
eat
go.
him. He said it.
Aren't we cleaning the dungeon out of an evil spider god that has to go?
Exactly.
That's a
Well,
very-
and that's the cost benefit. Is like at what point? I mean, it's sort of like at what point does your usefulness end, and you actually are part of the problem and not the cure,
Or part of the meal.
or
Hey man, you take the bad with the good.
Yeah.
right?
So what if we agree as a
You're still
group?
trying to find the good.
What if we agree as a group to tithe 5% of all the gold we get to your church?
Oh hell no.
That's not
Uh,
gold.
Let's
I don't
purchase a
know
little
that I
exaltment.
believe you.
Hey, we already bought a doorway. We bought a doorway. Y'all remember that now?
Yeah,
That
We
was
did.
for the
actually,
other-
the party
that was for the
actually
other
has
place.
tithed a lot of money to the church. Believe it
Yeah,
or not.
all you gotta do is look out the window down there.
It's called an indulgence. It's not a tithe.
Well, and the other thing is that they're basically the ones. Although I guess Lethe doesn't really know this. They're basically the ones that started the cult of Saint Muriel. So
We did.
yeah, I guess Lethe doesn't exactly know herself.
No, I don't think anyone's ever mentioned that to Lethe.
You're
Well,
confused.
we were just discussing.
I don't know what you're talking
how
about.
how far Lethe is willing to go with this party.
Uh-huh.
If he had perhaps been with Orchestric on his last mission, she might be questioning things. But I don't think she actually, in character, knows exactly how.
You were knocked out when I did the thing with the bugbear. As
true.
far
I
as you
know.
know, some other creature pulled his skeleton out and just the skin was left and I was cold.
Yeah, my intelligence isn't as high as my wisdom. It's not low either.
Well,
So, I think in character, Lethe herself does not know. how
Tovak
close
can
it
back
is
me
of-
up. She's an expert on elves. This is just a thing we do. It's like
That's
when
what
Yeah,
birds
you don't
shed
wanna-
their skin. Elves just add skin.
You don't want to impose on their customs.
Yeah.
That's
No,
right.
we
What kind
Racist?
of imperialist are you, Lethe?
Well,
Imposing your getting all
Just like
judgy
humans
about
to
old
impose
culture.
their ways on the other races.
Classic
Good.
humans.
Muriel,
See, a
Muriel,
certain amount of gold won't fix this, though, Lethe. Isn't that the way religion works?
Ooh, religion slam.
Yeah, can we just pay our way out of damnation?
well,
Nah, he just wants more money. is what it is.
you just got to be like, well, Lethe, Muriel always ate the enemies that she killed.
That would
It's
work,
strength.
probably. Just
We just
remember
gotta
that
assert
we
that
were the
you-
compatriots of Holy Saint Muriel. We actually knew her.
Right.
And she
We
never
were
judged us
there.
for this.
Muriel was all about wiping evil the fuck off the face of the earth, no matter what it took.
That's what I'm saying.
It took a lot too. Look what happened.
Lethe, you think you're superior to Saint Muriel? That's a long stretch there. You better have some strong faith there, my friend.
Sorry, I
Sometimes
mentioned
fate
it. So,
takes a little bit.
Saint Muriel actually thought, okay, well then, pass the bugbear burrito.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, we're really perfecting
Victory.
this recipe over there.
We're working on it.
Victory for the cannibal elf.
You mean Saint Muriel did it? Okay.
Well, of course.
Well,
She's the
Seems
one who
kinda-
got me started.
She's the one that got me started.
Yeah. I would have never even thought of that, but she
oh
was
God,
like,
the
here,
cult of Saint Muriel
just
is now
take
cannibals.
one.
In that case,
Yeah,
in that
First
case,
one's
Tovak,
free.
in
Hey,
that
it's
case,
only
Tovak, your bugbear
cannibalism.
burrito would
You
be
eat
better with
your
smoked
own.
paprika.
Right.
Ooh,
Remember?
Yeah.
now that's thinking.
I don't
Yeah, this
partake
is-
of elf. It's too stringy.
Yeah, exactly. Halfling? No, that's too hairy. Yeah, too hairy for
Yeah.
the halflings.
Gets stuck
Same
in
with
your
dwarves.
teeth.
Yeah, right there.
Those
You know, like,
weird hairs. Yeah, just
All right, now that we've discussed eating the other races, should we go down in the dungeon and fight this
That out.
freaking spider?
yeah. Let's go kill some spiders and then maybe.
All right.
Lethe, I'm with you. I mean,
a
I'm
lot-
going in with iron
I'd be a
wrench.
lot more comfortable fighting the spider god than, interacting with my party at dinner.
That just tells you that your party is badass. That's all.
We're,
Yeah,
we're
don't-
totally civilized.
Yeah,
I don't know
we
about
don't,
ass, but bad.
we don't enjoy downtime with our own group. This is a very narrow focus. Go in, kill things, eat them, and then go our separate ways.
Even though we all live in the same room, so whatever.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, right. We each hide in
Y'all
our own
just
corner.
sleep there. Yeah, exactly.
Get away from my tubs. I got a collection.
Well, if this is what Saint Mariel said was the righteous path,
Oh,
Who
yeah,
am I?
totally.
Yeah. Shane spends all his time in the snail tub.
I got the
Toback
tubs.
is sitting there trying to cook over a candle, and I'm just hiding in the dark, like
Wearing
Jim-
your bugbear suits or
where
whatever
my
else you feel.
bugbear, just going, it's so pretty.
And Jim's over there poring over giant books and being like, if only I had some spider venom.
Some spider
Think we
venom.
got it.
And these are
All
the
right,
good
y'all.
guys.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
just
ready.
happy that Zach has not put the insane tag back on my
I'm
name.
saving it.
Oh, that was
Figured
a
it
fun.
was
For
always-
what?
Oh, trust me, I know that there's something way more
Oh.
insane than this.
Oh yeah, excellent point.
Now, I don't actually know if the people watching are able to hear Zach's voice, but so there was a little Zach has a tag ready to put on Skeeter's name tag when Skeeter goes over the edge. So, all right, you guys go into the dungeon.
But that never
Now it
happens.
Oh, there it is.
there it is.
Oh, just all over Skeeter.
Oh wow, awesome. Woo.
And so you go into the dungeon. You go through the room with the terracotta lions. You continue going north through the door that the bugbear kept you guys from going through for so long. Into the 20 by 40 room that has two doors, one in the
Time out.
north end, one in the south end.
Time out.
Mhm.
What's our marching order? Is it Shane and Alla in the front? Me in the
Sure.
back? Our soft
that works.
underbelly in the middle?
Yeah, wait. I thought I was in that soft underbelly tag.
Yeah, I
No, you're in the front looking for traps. The soft underbelly is our gym contingent.
Oh, Letty's pretty robust.
Exactly. That's a pretty good cleric.
Well, yeah, she can move up to the front and bash.
Lefty's been playing rear guard the last couple times.
Hey,
Oh.
I got my
Do
main
you
weapon.
want to play rear guard? I can be in the middle with Jim.
Okay, I'll play rear guard.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys go into the northernmost, through the northernmost door, which is the one where you had burned the spiders that were in that room. It has two doors leading out. One goes north, one goes south. You know that the door to the south is the one that led to where Dr. Omnibus had his stuff. The door to the north leads into an L-shaped corridor that you haven't explored very much. You just went through it once
Right,
and found the bugbear's lair with all of your stuff and then headed back out again. Okay. So you are standing in front, you're standing in the dead spider room, the
Room
burn,
11.
the burn spider room. And let me switch over here to. All right, let's see how we do. All right, so you guys are gathered up there, and
Listen.
here you are. Rocky is around there. Okay, so first of all, Jim's going to move out of the way. Thibodeau is going to move up and listen, and you're 4 and 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there a piece of string with a vial hanging from it?
No, there's not.
Okay.
No, it does. It looks like all the
I think we get rid
trapping
of the
in
bugbear.
this area has been finished. So you don't hear anything, Shane.
All right. Let's check it for traps just in case.
Okay.
Yeah,
You,
look at that.
yep. You check
Light,
check
Matt.
it for
Light.
what?
You need some more light, just so you know.
I do.
It's a
Okay. I got my
shadow.
head over
Wee
there.
bit.
Nope.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
My
Perfect.
torch is flickering.
Is that working now?
Ooh, that was dramatic effects.
Lightning.
All right.
Let's go.
A disco.
Okay. What do you do?
Check it.
You look around over it. It doesn't look like there are any traps on there. There may have been something that involved a string trap at one point, but it's been burned.
All right, it's time for a door opener.
Okay. Tovak steps up,
All right.
and Thibodeau steps back out of the way. And if following normal procedure,
Yep.
Orchestric is there behind for bow support, right?
Yes, and one of these days we got to get Tovak a shield for her back.
And Leffy
It's
is
like
checking
an extra
behind the
shield.
party. to make sure-
Lefty
Yeah.
is checking behind the party.
Oh shit! Where are Milo and Purgatory?
Ah, okay.
We left him home.
No, shut up, Shane.
So here is
We need backup. What happened to Milo?
Purgatory.
Is poor little abused Milo going to
You
be
just
all
want to see
right?
the chewed mini.
Oh,
Damn.
Wow.
Oh wow.
We got that
man.
horse.
That is
Oh,
chewed
buddy.
up by
Yeah.
the actual Milo. So
The real Milo.
Real
Okay.
Milo kicked the shit out of fake Milo.
yeah, apparently there was
Some friction.
yeah.
Uh-oh, weird arm cat.
Cat. Yep. There she is. She's gonna be here now.
All right. While you're petting Weird Arm Cat, roll D6.
It's a 2.
Okay.
Boom!
Yeah.
Strong.
No
They
door
shun the
stand
boulevard.
Tovak steps up
doorway.
and smash goes the door.
He's just ready for his next meal.
If there was a giant spider mini right there, that would have been too much.
I
Well,
feel
you
like
have
we need
actually-
more of those now.
You have actually been through this area once already, so it's,
Jim, you dispelled your blur spell.
You see that?
I did see that. Fancy.
all right. So
It's all in the
this
wrist.
is you're in the L-shaped
Nice.
the
Oh, wait.
L-shaped
Yeah.
corridor that you've been in before, and so Tovak looks around the corner, nothing over there,
Slowly the other way.
and there's this other corner over here. You want to peek around the other corner?
Yeah. Just make sure there isn't a spider there.
Just in
And you
case.
find
Oh.
a severed human head.
Okay. Have you got your
No
sunken head
spiders.
with you?
I do.
Okay.
I'm sure the dogs are loving that.
Yeah, they're
Stop
definitely
licking it.
going-
Fetch, boy.
No, it's all preserved and stuff, so it's
This is like
Jerky.
the perfect chew toy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, now. Hey.
All right, let's search for secret doors.
I was going to say I spent good money on that, but I didn't.
All right, search those doors and then we'll get them open.
okay.
Yeah, search the secret doors all in this hallway.
Oh, God.
Come on, pointy ears.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Okay, so Pointy Ears starts making his way around, checking for traps. And when he gets over to this corner right here, which is the sort of northeast
Northeast
corner,
Yeah.
and it's on the eastern wall, he suddenly stops and sort of starts sniffing at the air, then puts his hands on the wall, pushes a stone here, pushes a stone there, and Rekestric, you think that there might actually be a secret door here?
I'm going to wave my pint-sized buddy forward.
Okay.
More specifically, the halfling one.
I was going to say, you got a couple.
Yeah, you gotta get more
Yeah.
specific.
I got some runts with me.
Boy.
All right, Shane, come on.
I'm
right,
here.
Shane.
I'm here.
Okay.
It's a small hallway. We ain't going too far.
You know what? I'll take a look at it too, since it is made out of stone, just to make sure it's not
There
one of
you
those rock
Mm.
fall traps.
Shrewd.
Yeah,
let's
all
back
too
Rocky
familiar
up outta
with-
here.
Yeah. Just,
All right, so
Sorry.
Tovak steps up and also takes a look at the wall. And now that you're looking at it, Tovak, it is actually the door itself is quite small, but it is actually made out of wood that is painted to resemble stone.
Mm.
Whoa.
How small?
Tricksy hobbits.
This is some nice work. I mean, unless you really know what you were looking for, you wouldn't realize that this was actually wood.
Whoa.
Is the door too small for those spiders to come out?
No.
Maybe it is the spider door.
Oh, shit. We have some really bad luck with wood doors, so Shane told everybody not to open some doors, and
Only when they
You just
were
don't
fake.
listen.
spiders came out. This is
They
a
were
false
brown.
door.
They could be full
Not
of
false. It's
spiders.
just small right now. Let's
All right.
check it out.
I'm going to back up. Yep.
I'm gonna listen to it and check for traps.
I have the bow out ready to shoot a spider or Shane or
I got you.
Novak. Something in that corner is going to get shot.
Hard to get good help.
Oh, shit. I got to get the dice out.
Okay, Shane, delegate tasks.
Delegate task, 30%. And that was after listening, just in case.
Okay. You find that there are no traps there.
It's good. Okay, before we go there, does it appear that door goes into the bugbear room?
Oh, Mr. Map, well done.
Yeah.
Huh?
Does it appear that little door goes into the little bugbear sleeping room?
It does not. The bugbear sleeping room begins.
Or south?
It's only 20 by 20, and it's further to the south than this door. So this door is going to be making its way somewhere directly to the north of the bugbear sleeping room.
All right.
Okay. How tall is
Spider
the
sleeping
ceiling
room.
in this area?
The ceiling in the hallway is 10 feet tall.
Okay.
The ceiling of the door is only 3 feet tall.
No, I meant the ceiling of the hallway.
That's a
10
good
10
reminder.
feet.
Besides keeping a rear guard, we need to keep an eye on the ceilings in this place.
Yeah, no shit. I have not been paying attention to that. I mean, it's only 10 feet tall, so it would make sense that we're looking at that as well. But I would like to, since we have spiders everywhere, specifically start looking at the ceiling.
Okay,
we've
so
got
you look up
dogs.
You look up at the ceiling and you see that sort of
Spider's looking at you.
over the top of the
Go ahead
door.
and shit myself now.
Over
Hang
the
on, we just
top
spotted something.
of this door right here, there's like a hole in the ceiling that's about 3 feet wide.
Nope.
Doesn't appear to be anything in there.
Oh, I know what's in there.
That's above the door that's straight across.
Everything that is terrifying is in that hole. above
It's
that
above-
door.
Same size hole the second sleep potion dropped from, or a bigger one?
Bigger.
Yeah, spider.
Spider.
Big enough to drop a big ass spider on us.
Here you
What
go,
if we
Corporal
poke it
Hicks.
with
Take
our
a motion
stick?
tracker
Yeah.
and a light stick and go on.
But it's a dry heat.
Okay, so we got a hole right above that door, dead north.
Yeah.
Don't say dead.
We gotta find something to eat.
Hey,
You know,
man, it's 3 feet wide. You can fit in there.
I know.
And I have a
Man.
10-foot ladder.
You just stuff the halfling into a spider hole.
Okay, avoiding the hole. Now that we've seen it, let's check out on the west wall over there, all in that west area for secret doors.
Okay. So you guys head around here. Rekestric's already been around there, but Thibodeau, you can go in there and check that area for secret doors. Everybody else can join. And you check for various secret doors, and you do not find any.
Okay. Well, y'all, we got small door and big door, which is above a hole.
Oh, let's go with the small door.
Small door first, huh?
All right,
go a little
yeah,
lower.
we're gonna do the secret door first.
All right, I do got my torch out and a sling.
Okay.
And everybody else hopefully has a weapon-ish
And
thing.
you're gonna set it up with Rekestric covering, Thibodeau
drawn.
covering Tovak at the front, Where is Lethy? Are you up close to Tovak?
No. I think Lethy actually would probably be back covering the other door on the hole.
Probably be back with Rocky, kind of near the back, I would think.
Rocky has actually been walking around the corner, but
God damn it, Rocky.
Still in the other room, you know.
Before we open the door, I'm going to take the dogs up and let them sniff around the door. Do they get agitated or weirded out by any smells?
they seem kind of interested.
Okay.
Do they smell spiders?
I don't
Have you
speak
taught
dog.
them spiders yet? Man, it's so hard to get good help.
Okay, I'll take them back and kind of position them around Dr. Jim.
Okay. Now Milo keeps trying to sort of get back to the wall and keeps sniffing
Yeah.
it.
Milo, look what happened last time you got involved in stuff. You got beat up.
What's your strength?
Mine?
Mhm.
12.
Okay. So you're pulling dogs, and all of a sudden Milo is pulling you back,
Damn.
Oh, shit.
and so you're back here over at that. It takes more than 12 strength to keep Milo from going where he wants to go.
Damn.
That is definitely a Milo.
Bad dog. Bad dog.
Hey, he's just excited. If you would open the door, we could handle this.
I don't open doors. I see
Oh,
if they
shit.
go boom.
All right, I'm going to have to tie Milo to Rocky.
All right, that'll work. All right, so you managed to wrestle Milo over, tie his leash to Rocky. Okay,
Our adventuring party has degenerated into me wrestling a dog, tying it to a giant centipede. Jesus.
If
You know,
they
that's
try and go in
honestly
different
the
directions, they're going to
best
like
thing.
orbit each other.
I mean, honestly, being a heroic adventuring party could not be more in air quotes at this point.
Yeah, I was about to say, as an observer, heroic isn't the word I'd choose right now.
Yeah, we are the worst. All right, Tovak,
Hungry, heroic, whatever.
go for the
Hey.
All right.
It takes a thief,
Right.
right?
If you're ready, and there's no traps here. You're definitely sure, Thibodeau.
Well, I didn't blow up. How about that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I will try to open this door then.
Yeah, it's
It's
just
made
a
of-
box.
ooh, it's a
It's
one.
just a box full of giant spiders.
Boom.
So it opens.
Ah!
There we go.
I am psychic.
So there's the door. It's opened. There's a giant spider there, and there is
Look at him,
Tovak here.
So do you need
Okay.
these live for your venom thing? How
Yeah,
live?
really. I hope not.
Let's try not to burn the spider to the ground. We'll be okay.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
burn.
But cutting it up
So-
is okay.
The spider attacks with an 18.
Damn.
What's
Ooh,
your
yeah.
armor class?
Holy crap.
I think an 18 is gonna hit because it
Okay.
is a 1.
All right, you take 4 hit points of damage and make a saving throw.
Oh, okay. Come on. It's a 7. So
All right, so Tovak slumps down to the ground and begins to snore.
Torch it. Torch it.
All right.
Not her.
Okay. Now, so we now go to the top of the round, spells and missiles. And as it happens, you have both. Well, basically everybody's positioned for spells and missiles. Oh, Dr. Jim, the way that spells work. I don't remember if I briefed you when we were in the convention game, but you can walk around with a spell locked and loaded.
I would have had sleep prep.
Sorry.
I out in the hallway. I would have been prepping sleep.
Okay. So yeah, and then you can
I need to
walk.
announce that beforehand, or
Yeah, you can do that beforehand because you can walk around with a spell, ready to cast at any point. Now, if you take damage while you're walking around with the spell prep like that, then you're going to lose it. But because of the way that we do the phases and the rounds, you can basically snap. If you have a spell that you're carrying, you can snap that spell off before anything else happens in a round. So
I want to sleep that spider.
Okay, and all right. So you prepped it. You sleep the spider. The spider falls asleep.
Ooh. I like
Hold
it.
over.
What do you do?
Is there any more?
I will go into the room and see if our companion is alive.
And indeed, he is. He's just sleeping.
He's rolling.
That's some good role playing there, Ala.
You weren't here when she wore the dwarf head.
I mean, I can go put that on.
Great.
It's not very comfortable.
So there's obviously webs up there
Why don't you coup de grace that spider before it wakes up?
because we're gonna milk them.
Didn't we
That's
already?
not how it works.
Didn't we already have that discussion?
That's not how any of that works.
I don't know. I'm gonna flip them over and look for milking orifici.
Oh,
All right.
So glad I'm
I'm putting
asleep
the
for
torch
this.
in the web.
Oh,
I don't
there's
want to
insane tag again.
try and teach you how to murder hobo, but if they're asleep, you kill them right away.
I am going to drag the spider out of the hallway
Okay.
and say to our wizard,
Have at it.
all right, do your thing. We got you a spider.
Here, milk away.
There you go. I'm sure it's just like a cow, only more legs.
All right, well,
While
then
they're
take out
milking,
my wavy
This
fish
hurts me.
cultist dagger and coup de grace the spider so I can start carving out the venom glands.
Okay. And you can carve out the venom glands and put them in the jars that you brought with you.
Sweet, you kill them first? I thought you had to get it while they were alive.
Dude, I'm just
It
doing
opens
food
up a
prep
whole
for you,
new
so what's your-
realm.
I'm just doing the food prep for you, so what's your problem?
That
That's a
spider's
secret
good
sauce.
eating.
Spider secret sauce.
You don't want to eat it with the venom, do you?
No, I do not actually.
how many flasks did he fill up?
Well, he hasn't gotten the actual venom out. He's just gotten out the venom sacs and stuff, and then he'll have to get the venom out by distilling it and stuff.
Hey, don't let those things break.
Okay, yeah. Well, how many sacks does he have then? 2?
2, yeah.
Okay.
And meanwhile, the spider webs are continuing to burn, and the fire is starting to rise a little bit higher. The smoke is curling around Tovak, who's starting to cough.
Well, we'll drag Tovak out of that hallway so
Okay.
she doesn't choke to death. And I'll stand at that door waiting for something to come down that hallway.
Okay. All right, so you wait there.
Until obviously like the smoke comes boiling out and I can't breathe anymore, then we shut the door. But if spiders come running at us, I want to get a shot off at them.
Yeah, the smoke actually continues to get worse and worse, and nothing is running out of there.
Okay. We'll shut the door. Just let them
Okay.
cook for a little while.
Okay.
45 minutes at 300 degrees.
All right.
Spider pie.
Hope there wasn't any treasure in there or anything.
Well, hopefully it wasn't scrolls. Sorry, Dr. Jim.
Magic potions. Forget about it.
Yep. I just need a magic torch. That's what I want.
So after a while, Tovak wakes back up again.
Oh.
Everybody's over there leaning over, looking at him. Well,
Shall we get him?
you're drooling,
Oh,
and you
I
didn't
was
eat.
I was thinking about spider meat and I'm gonna go put my beard back on.
I don't
Hey,
even
spider
know
legs,
if they
crab
have
legs, it's all the
meat.
same.
Do they just have juice in there? I don't know
No,
what the hell they are.
Snap the legs off and
Yeah, we're gonna snap
Yeah.
the legs off. We'll keep them.
Okay.
That's 8. Wait a minute, gotta write it down.
The legs
legs
don't.
halfling.
Gotta have that. Yeah. Hey, they got crab legs. We got spider legs. What's the difference? Same size.
They're very
Uh,
close.
Yeah.
In terms of,
So I will open the door. Is the smoke still?
Oh, this door over here?
Yeah,
Okay.
the little
secret
little
door.
door.
All right. You open the little door.
Yeah, foof.
It's a very little door, as you can tell. Yeah, there's still lots and lots of smoke boiling around in that corridor.
Well, shit.
Well, let's check out this other door over here. Y'all just watch the.
All right, I'll shut
Hold
that
up.
door.
Okay. So now we come to the door that has the hole over the top of it.
Very sophisticated.
All is getting dwarfy on us.
All
There you
wins
go.
the game.
All right. What do you do?
You gotta get what's up
Well,
there.
hold on. Let's light another torch.
Big 3-foot diameter hole right over the top of the door.
Let's kind of slide up over there and throw the torch up there as far as possible.
Okay, so you go up there and you throw the torch. It goes
And run.
up. It goes. Okay, you throw the torch up. You run, and a moment later, your torch lands back on the floor.
Okay. That's a good sign so far.
So far,
On the
so
door
good.
mat or the hinges on our side.
The hinges are on your side. Yes.
So is there a latch where we can deal with a rope and open the door from while not being under that hole?
Sure. All you got to do is step under the hole and tie it to the latch.
Well, not
Well,
me.
fine then, thief. You do it. If you want to do it the easy way, whatever.
What kind of door latch is it?
It's a kind that it would be really easy to tie some rope to and pull on.
It's got a feather on it.
All right. I will go up and put a rope through the latch.
Okay, no problem.
Don't do it that way. Do it from the side.
Well, he's already gotten it there, so.
Right. Yeah, I've already put it there. So now we can open it any way we want.
Pull away.
I'm going to throw a couple of bags underneath the hole in case something comes tumbling out of there and breaks and poisons us all again.
Okay. All right,
Then
you do
I'll open the door.
And Lefty is going to back way up.
Yeah,
that. Okay. So everybody's
that would be best.
backed way up, and y'all pull on the door.
We're
and
afraid
the
of
door
everything.
opens.
Ah! Fireball. Oh, wait a minute. we ain't got-
Another one there. Now,
Look at the smile on Jim's face when somebody yells fireball.
Sorry.
He gets so excited.
My whole goal in life is to get that spell.
Ours too.
Yeah.
So, you have now, Jim. You didn't tell me that you were prepping up another spell to replace the sleep spell. So I'm assuming you do not have a spell locked and loaded.
Correct.
Rekestric and Thibodeau, I know you guys both have missile weapons. We're in the spells and missiles phase. Do you want to shoot?
You're darn
Of
right.
course I do.
I just got a sling, though.
I'm continuing to check behind us.
I may have shot Thibodeau.
Well, it's okay. I may have hit Rekestric, whatever.
That's not uncommon.
Yeah, I rolled a 5.
I
Okay.
rolled a 1.
All right,
Sorry,
you guys.
brother.
Shot
You guys-
yourself in the face.
You guys fire simultaneously at the spiders, and everybody else is absolutely amazed to see the two arrows collide with each other in mid-flight.
Was it? Well, I got my sling. So
Oh, okay.
So
it's not
I
two
shot
arrows.
a sling stone out of the air.
No, a slingstone shot your arrow out of the air.
Okay,
Oh,
but my second arrow
Uh-huh.
may have hit.
Okay, what'd you roll?
Armor class 3.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right.
we need to check see if the spider is laughing too hard.
But the thing is, was the one that you rolled the first die or the second one?
It was the first one.
Okay.
Well, I rolled them at the same time, so I don't
Okay. All right. 50% chance that's going to mess up your second shot then.
know. Okay.
It does not. So you so the first shot was the hit, and then Thibodeau shot your arrow out of the air with his sling.
Cool.
Damage?
I did 6 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay, 6 points of damage. It's really, 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 really hurt, but not quite down. Are there any other spells, Lethe spells?
Can I throw a dagger?
Really want to run away?
Yes, in the missile phase, you can throw a dagger.
All right. My regular dagger, not the fish cult.
Okay.
Oh crap, duck!
Shit,
How many
that's
times
gonna
did I
hurt.
say one?
You got a dagger thrower.
12. I'm sorry, 13.
13's a hit. Roll damage.
Oh,
Actually, you don't even need to. So basically, the sling stone and the arrow collide in the air, and the arrow and Jim's dagger thunks right into the spider's face, and it rolls over dead.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Yeah.
spider sacks.
Spider
Ooh,
legs.
Was that Shane making spider noises?
Yeah, well, of course it was.
God damn, you're good at those sound effects, Shane.
Okay, well, somebody with more hit points than me drag that spider out in the hall with us.
All right, I'm gonna start moving up there and see what's around.
Okay.
I'm not taking any chances this time.
So Rekestric goes up, looks to the side. Doesn't
Better look
appear
up.
to be anything there.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the ceiling a lot too.
All right, you're checking the ceiling. Directly above the central part of the area here, right where that spider is underneath, there is another one of those holes in the ceiling.
Damn.
Oh.
And look in this
Red.
direction,
Gives me the
you
heebie-jeebies.
don't see anything. So it's just basically to either side there's a dead end 20-foot corridor, and then the room, if you call it that, or the corridor, has proceeds another 10 feet in front of you, and then terminates in a door.
So it's like an upside down T, basically.
Yes, exactly like an upside down T, except that the crossbars are really long
Okay.
because they're 20 feet, and then the
20
thing to the
feet,
door
yeah.
is only 10.
Matt,
Right.
can you describe the holes in the ceiling a little bit more? Are they smooth? Are they rough? Like, can we tell what kind of
What kind of spiders live in them?
Apparently, I killed Jim halfway through his
Yeah,
speech.
you
Uh,
have been struck down by Saint Muriel.
Yeah, or by the spider god or something.
Oh,
no.
there we go. All right,
Well, it sure did get him.
Are you
He
back,
is
Jim?
refreshed.
I've, so far as I can tell, I never left. It looks to me
Oh,
like Zach.
Yeah,
died.
no, you froze.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Did you hear the end of my question?
No, I heard you get up to is it rough? What kind of? And then your voice went dead.
And then it was, what kind of? I look in it. So can we tell what made the hole? Was it, picks, acid, little tiny claws, small men named George? What hollowed this thing out?
You can't tell the answer to that, but Tovak can. When you ask Tovak and Tovak looks up at it, he says, looks like sort of a mixture of some kind of caustic acid and scratching.
Ouch.
And a little bit of work from George, too.
Hey,
Mostly those two.
this went Ridley Scott fast.
Yeah.
It really did.
This is unpleasant.
Okay. While we're messing around here, is there any smoke
I made
in
a special
this
piece of
room?
architecture just for you.
Oh God.
The spider tunnels.
There is not any.
Oh.
There is not any smoke in this room.
Okay.
So wherever it is that smoke is drifting around from that other area, it's not connected to here.
Hey Shane, make some more smoke.
We're working on it.
Now there are over here on the very far eastern wall over here that's basically adjacent to where you know that corridor goes. There are tiny wisps of smoke coming between the cracks in the stones.
Ooh, hint, hint. Yo,
So-
pointy ear boy.
I'm gonna go look for secret doors.
Okay. So you go up
Follow
and
the
check-
smoke.
Well,
Yeah,
actually, Tovak should come too, just to see if it's just smoke coming through the cracks in the stone, or if it's actually a secret door.
Oh,
Okay, that's actually a pretty reasonable point.
All right, so Tovak comes over and very quickly ascertains that no, there's this is just a matter of there's smoke over there. It's getting into the wall, and it's coming through. So you can sort of follow the trail of the smoke, and then Tovak points out that on this little north wall that Rokestric is looking at, there's also a bit of smoke coming through the stones in that wall as well. So there must be space on the far side of that wall.
So in other words, we could make a secret door.
You could make a secret door. That's right.
Wouldn't be very secret.
Rock the mud. Oh wait.
Soon.
No,
Hey,
it's
Alright.
not.
It
It's not
probably
like-
wouldn't take a lot of work. You just hit here, and hit here, and then you can get
Well,
your own door going.
the mortar is obviously cracked and loose, so I mean we could work it out, but I don't think dismantling the dungeon integrity is what we should be doing, unless we have a
Oh.
bomb.
Yeah, I'll
I
say
was
that
about
about the
to
second
say.
floor.
So says the guy who detonated an enormous part of the dungeon.
Experience,
Hey, which
we don't. We
we
only
should be
dismantle
about
the dungeon
right
with
over that area.
bombs.
right? We only
very
do it in the
principled
most
about it.
chaotic way possible. We don't do
Love
it,
that.
a little bit at a time.
All right. While they're messing around over there by the wall,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to take a 10-foot pole and tie my torch to it,
Okay.
and carefully stick it up the hole as far as possible. See what I can see.
Okay.
Get ready to run.
All
I
right.
will actually, and I'll stand with Thibodeau when he does that.
Just
Okay.
don't stand behind me. I'm going to run.
Okay, so you're able to see that. Yeah, it does. It goes up about maybe another 3 feet, and then it sort of turns to where it's a little, a tunnel running above
Yeah.
the ceiling, through the ceiling.
Okay.
You
now
could
let's
get up.
take
You
it
could
down.
get up there and get in there. I mean,
No. Okay.
I'm just saying.
Let's also check the one over by the front door we came in.
Oh, I thought that was the one you were talking about. Okay.
Well, I'm going to check both of them.
Okay, so you check over here in the middle, and you get the same result. It looks like, in fact, it's possible that these two actually connect up.
All right. Now,
You could go up there and check.
second time, no.
Okay.
Does the one outside go north and the one inside go south? Figure that out.
Not exactly. It's like, one might go northwest, and the other one south to southeast. It's
It's only about 10 feet. It's not too far.
yeah. Well, it's 10 feet, tunneling through rock. So
Yeah. Okay, now when I put the pole with the torch up there, about how far away are we from the turn in the roof? Is it still under it? Is the torch above it, looking over it?
I'm not sure I understand the question.
All right, I got a 10-foot pole with
Yeah.
a 3-foot halfling.
Yeah.
Okay, with about a 1-foot torch on top of it.
Uh-huh.
Okay. When I stick my pole and the torch all the way up,
Uh-huh.
right, does the torch flame, is it high enough where it's like over to the tunnel, or is it still under the curve? You see these? Where it turns and goes down the hallway?
Okay.
It's like you're doing a hula
And does
dance.
light appear in the other? And does light appear in the other
Light does appear
tunnel? Like that would be the way to check.
in the other hole. Yeah. You were trying to see if you could sort of stuff it through, but
Kind
no,
of see.
the distance between these tunnels, it's not a straight line, but clearly they do connect up. There might, of course, be more
Yeah.
branches and things as well. It might not be a direct, just tunnel, but
And we are not going to find out. Okay.
Well, wait. I think maybe we should find out.
I'm not going up there.
Well, we've
Yeah,
got a
why?
ladder.
That tunnel system might get us into the room where we wanted to create a door.
And what could be better than crawling through spider holes
Exactly. Okay.
in the
next.
dungeon?
I can tell you exactly what would be better.
Comment.
We're all just chilling, having this discussion with this giant spider web behind us that we don't care about at all.
Why don't we
And-
set that on fire so it doesn't make any more spiders?
Oh, come on
There
now.
you
It's
go.
only one spider per web, y'all. We already know that.
Yeah, that's like
That's
the
SOP.
random cleric generator room. This is a random spider generator room.
I was about to say that those sound like really good last words.
All right, now
One
let me
spider per-
check. What's everybody's since we're only about a half hour away from the normal stopping time? Anybody have a hard stop time at 8? My time?
I
No.
do, yeah.
You do. Okay.
I do.
Party pooper.
I know.
Matt, can I collect a couple more venom sacks while we're figuring out which way we're going?
Yeah, you can harvest 2 per spider.
Okay.
I think
you're-
we should. I think we
you're-
should set up the ladder and take a look up there. Better than doing that than having it fall on our heads when we start opening
Thank
doors.
you for volunteering.
I'll
We
hold the ladder
appreciate your
at it if I
sacrifice.
weren't willing to do it.
There you go.
Wait.
Maybe you should take that
Gonna send
spider
the guy
venom
with
and
heels
use
up.
Yeah. Here,
I have-
use my torch.
I have the toe. I am the wielder of the toe of Holy Saint Mariel. No,
it. Drink some
evil
of that
will befall
anti-venom
me.
so you don't fall asleep up there.
Okay, well, my promise still applies. If you die, I won't let him eat you.
Thank you.
Okay,
And,
we will
and
tie
don't
rope
let
to
me be resuscitated by Dr. Omnibus either.
Damn it!
We'll
I
tie a
thought we
rope
had him
to
on
you.
a technicality.
And if it goes slack, then we'll know
Yeah.
to pull you out of there.
We'll just tie a rope to him.
Yeah.
I got your back, man.
You have-
Spellcaster.
You have to defile me normally.
All right, look.
Done.
If you're in trouble, pull on the rope 5 times.
If I'm in trouble, I'll tell you what I'll do. I will topple out of the hole and land on the ground with a splat.
Actually,
people-
Skeeter
well,
already
you know
put
I'm in
some
trouble.
bags there.
All
Well,
Well,
right.
we
already
don't
had
want
it.
you
It's
falling
not rope
asleep
though.
up there.
So yeah, if you're willing for me to take the anti-venom, well, don't give it to me. You might need it down here. You might need it to come and
Yeah,
get me.
it works after the fact. So,
All right.
you know, and especially given that so far all of the spiders that you've run into here
Have been
Have-
sleep poison.
have sleep poison rather than kill you poison. But of course, there are no guarantees.
I was about to say those also sound like some pretty good last words.
All right, are you going
They
in
all
that
have
hole or
sleep
what?
poison.
So
All
far.
right. I take the ladder from Rocky. And the furthest back hole, the one where Orchestric put sacks underneath it,
Okay.
First hole, basically.
I
That's the
climb
first
on
one.
first.
Okay.
And for light, I'm using Thibodeau. Keep your torch
All
on
right.
the pole lit and up there.
Okay.
Okay.
So you go up and you you look. So you sort of
After he gets out of the way.
peer up over the top of the.
We all know what it looks like. We've all seen the shot from Aliens where
And then your light comes up poking behind you.
Burning his clothes on the way up.
You got the sort of flickery light in there, and you see that the tunnel in here goes in a couple of feet, and then it turns, and you can see from the light coming from that direction that's got to be where the other hole goes down. However,
right.
there is a third little spider tunnel that goes around and seems to work its way even further toward the north. So you're just looking over the top, seeing that.
I report that back.
Okay.
There's how many rounds left do I have in my pulse rifle?
I don't know, man. You better nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
man.
Let's
So is
try
that
some harsh
information
language.
enough to determine if that ceiling tunnel went into the room where the smoke was drifting out?
Is there any smoke in the hole?
There is no smoke in the hole.
Is
All right,
this-
where you going, dude?
Is Lethe
Dumb
I
enough.
can't believe I'm asking. Dumb enough.
There you
and
go.
Small enough to fit down this hole if she wanted to crawl down.
Yes, but you
To
will.
which one?
Well, I can only answer for sure with one of them until I hear what your answer is. So.
Okay. So she could fit down the hole.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's if you're a dungeon master and your players ask you if they can
If they
fit
can
down
fit
the
in the
hole,
hole.
you say yes.
Can you fit in the spider hole? Well,
Hell yes, you can. All
Well,
right.
that's because they're giant, fanged, multi-legged spiders that can carve out
I
tunnels.
have a way to handle this, Jim, if you don't want to be the dummy.
No, he's good. He's good. He's good.
I'm happy to not be the dummy.
All right, come back out. Come back out.
Come back.
We could have the song of Saint Lefty coming up.
No.
Oh, come on, man.
First movie
We can
where
make
the
so
captain
much
is in
money
the air
from
duct
artifacts.
with nothing
Yeah,
but
we
a
got
motion
so
track.
much money about none of these.
So I am going to put Purgatory on my
Okay.
shoulder,
All right.
Oh boy.
Stick a dog down the hole.
go up the ladder,
Okay.
shove him up in the hole, and I am going in as well. And
Okay.
I have my sleep spell readied.
Okay.
And we
You're
are
using
going.
the dog as a meat shield. I love it.
I don't get attached.
All right. So,
No kidding.
so Purgatory starts sniffing his way forward, and you guys go 10 feet to the north, 20 feet to the north, 30 feet to the north, 40 feet to the north, and now Purgatory stops, and Purgatory just stops.
And dies.
Okay. Well, I can see in the dark. He can't. So,
He
Can
stops because there is a hole right in front of him
okay.
going down.
Does it look like the passages go any further, or does it just stop at this hole?
Stops at this hole.
I'll look down the hole.
Orchestric,
There's
do
a
you
dog
wanna
in the
come-
way.
Do you want to come back?
Shove.
Do you want to come back and let
Orchestric,
us
I just
tie
want to
you
remind
off?
you that you have a sleep grenade jar on you.
I am going to squidge over to the side and pull my dog back.
Y'all are too big to fit. He's a mastiff, and you're an elf, and you're in a very small space there.
Okay. I'll start backing up and I'll grab his
Damn, that's
tail and pull
All
him
right,
back
so
with me.
all right, so you get him to where you can turn around. So now he's looking down the ladder.
Hey, Tovak,
Yeah.
catch my dog.
Catch.
Oh,
I'll kind of squidge him out the hole.
All right. Well, he really doesn't want to go out down the.
I
All
know.
right, so I'll roll a d20.
oh boy. It's
Oh,
a
my.
17.
All right. So, all of a sudden he goes down out of the hole, and Tovak catches him and puts him down.
Face full of
All
bone.
right. I'm going back because I
Okay.
want to know.
All right. So you go through the passageway.
Have we got you tied off with a rope or anything?
He didn't say
Nope.
nothing.
All right. And you reach the hole there. All right. Give me a moment to get things set up for Orchestric's demise. All right.
Sorry about
Jim's just not having a.
Sorry, I'm back.
I like the dwarf-like Wilford Brimley thing that Beard was doing to your voice when you were talking. It's good.
Nice. Hey, we only got like 15 more minutes. I want to give everybody online a good show.
Going as fast as I
What?
can.
Oh, no, not you. Like everybody's saying, do you have a rope tied to you? Nah, fuck it. That's for amateurs.
Yeah, what all's going on as I'm setting these things up? Tell me what's going on in the chat room.
Everybody's happy about the beard.
Yeah, we're talking about the
It's
beard.
a pretty magnificent beard.
It is.
And somebody's waiting for the Jeopardy theme. Where's our music?
In the Twitch
Yeah.
in the Twitch chat room, they're talking about different recipes for elf versus recipes for dog, and before that,
Got
they were
spider
offering
legs.
suggestions that probably would have saved you guys a lot of trouble, but we didn't want to share because watching you guys overcome your difficulties is more fun.
You know, we have
Of course.
we have the best fans.
We do.
This
They are not shy about pointing out when I do something dumb as shit.
Yes,
I'm
that's
telling
true.
you. All right, now speaking of doing something that's dumb as shit, you're going down the hole, right?
No,
What's
I'm
our
looking
plan
down
B
the
if He
hole.
gets in over his head. Is there an underland route to that
Okay.
area?
You're
Or what?
looking
Are
down-
you tied off or
No.
No.
He is not tied off. You're looking down from. Hang on,
Or
just
not.
a second.
no?
Switch my
I am not tied off.
camera.
If we
here.
have to ride to the rescue, our only way to get there is the following.
So far, yeah.
No, we can shove a dog up there.
Okay, Skeeter, you're looking
Dog
down.
definitely fit.
Yep.
Oh, nice. The camera's looking down.
Matt is all skills. He has this old school burnished exterior, but he is a tech wizard.
It's got
What
the
do you do?
skills that pay the
I,
bills.
I say hoping to butter him up so he doesn't kill my character right now.
No, I love the whole, screw roll 20. We're going to do it like this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, this is great. When he started putting this terrain out here and we were getting perspective, it was great.
You're looking down. What do you do?
Do I hear anything? Do I sense movement?
Not that you could be sure of.
Okay. I'm going to start squidging backwards
Okay.
and go back to my companions.
Okay. You do that.
And
Here you are.
I am going to talk to Thibodeau and tell him roughly what direction and how far I think I went and
Okay.
see if that lines up to anywhere on his mapped area.
There you go.
No, it looks like if you went about 40 feet that away, and our hallway is only 20 feet that away, you're somewhere else.
That was a very Cajun explanation. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, you
Yippee-ki-yay.
backwards ass hillbilly. The reason I can say that is that sounds exactly like my dad's family in Tennessee describes everything.
Hey, that's not Cajun. Get real.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, the only
No,
Cajun
exactly.
is the
they
actual Hobbit.
specifically.
Yeah, exactly.
Shane's actually from deep Texas.
Yeah, apparently real deep.
Yeah, real unnerving.
Yeah, I don't want to bust on your geography, but there's like a whole state between Tennessee and Louisiana.
I know his
If you go
mom.
one state
and
this direction,
extended-
but it's two states that direction, then that
Oh
doesn't
my
get
God!
Look where you're from.
It's the extended family, not him specifically.
Well, I can drop down deeper into a Texas accent now. I can't get quite as deep as Shane is, but I can tell you that if you are
Oh,
trying to
boy.
go 3 states over and you only go 1 state over, you didn't get yourself all the way there, did you?
It sure didn't.
I need a
Okay.
mute button.
Can we get back to reality in our dungeoneering right now?
What do you do?
Just light the webs. We got to go that way.
Well, if we light the webs, we're going to get smoked out. If you want to, we can light the webs in this here room, right? And then go to that there room, which should be about clear by now.
You want to?
All right,
We
Fine.
can do it.
fine with me.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Hey,
I didn't follow any of that.
enough bravery shit for the next 3 adventures. I'm done with it. That was so brave that dove right into dumb shit.
As the
Sure
chat room pointed out, it sounds like.
Oh yeah, I'm not. I don't have the Twitch chat up, so I don't know what they're saying bad about me.
You shouldn't.
Screw you guys.
So we're going
That's right, because we have two different chat rooms going here because there's one in Twitch and there's one in YouTube. So
Yeah.
YouTube's a little slow right now.
They're nicer on
We're
YouTube.
At there.
Oh, I'm sure of that. Which one is Ian in?
Twitch.
Yeah. Screw you guys. Okay.
Now
So
that I've got to get Twitch up.
light the webs.
Light that there, Webs.
Light them their webs.
There we go.
And we go to that their other place.
The other way. So we will light the webs in the tea room. Take our ladder and crack the door and head east through the itty bitty door.
The tea room makes it sound like we're going to get, some biscuits and little sandwiches,
Only
We do got spider legs.
cucumber slices.
spider biscuits.
Ooh.
You light the webs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. These are giant spider webs, so they catch instantly and burn very hot. They're burned away. What do you do?
We were going to go to the small door to the east.
Oh, okay.
That should have been cleared up by now.
All right. Ooh, someone just made an awesome noise. All right. Never mind. Okay. So you go around. Here we are now at the door to the east, the secret door.
Itty bitty small door.
Mm-hmm. Gonna go through it?
We're gonna open it and see what kind of
Let's open it first.
heinous disaster is waiting for us.
There is no heinous disaster. It looks like the smoke has burned out. So it's what you're looking at is a corridor that goes for 10 feet and then turns toward the north.
Alrighty.
Lethe continues to be checking back, especially now that there's doors and spider holes behind us.
Okay.
Shut that small door too when we get in.
Mm.
Can Rocky and everybody fit in? We'll squeeze his ass through it.
Yeah, they can all get in. Everyone can get in.
You can get small.
Yeah.
Okay. So you move on
Peek around.
forward, and then everybody gets through, and you shut the door behind you. You look around the corner,
And then we open the door back up.
and then you see that this
world
corridor extends forward for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So right at the very edge of where you guys can see, it turns back toward the west.
West. According to my superior mapping skills, that would almost put you right by your hole.
Talk about my hole like that. What's wrong with you? This is a family show.
That's what he said.
Heyo. Okay, first order of business, I'm going to stop thinking about my spell so I don't lose it when I get blasted. And then we go forward looking up at the
I'm
ceiling.
not thinking about your hole.
Scoping out my hole.
All right, so
Up.
moving right along the corridor, you guys go up to the end of the corridor, you turn, and you're looking at a blank 10-foot area. No discernible, unusual features whatsoever at the end.
What the hell's a blank 10-foot area? I've never heard that one in map.
Nothing ominous at all. Just nothing of import here,
Shane,
guys.
is this hallway we're in gone so far that it's gone around the room Skeeter looked down into?
According to my expertise and mapping skills,
I
it,
trust
is,
you.
it is heading dead west to the hole. Exactly. Which is
To the
about
hole exactly.
which is about 20 feet past where that other dead end was.
So here you are, you're looking into the, this is the turn. This is the only thing that happened when the corridor turned.
So
Check
basically,
for
it went
secret
in-
doors.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Check for secret doors.
All right.
We're on
Orchestra
the
goes
quest
up.
for my hole.
Okay.
Oh,
So Orchestra searches for secret doors. He goes up to the front here, takes a very quick look, and then he says, "Yep,
It's very
there's a secret
Very
door."
spooky.
Sorry about that.
dark. Yeah, I know. It's like,
Well, it's
God,
because
there's
the
an
light,
eclipse.
with these
The
walls.
torch went out.
Time for new torch.
Okay. So
Oh crap!
Rikestrig is looking at the south wall of that little 10-foot area that the corridor turned into.
That's what I wanted to know. All right.
I'll go check out that door for. If there's obvious stonework there, or if
So
it's another one of these wood painted as stone bullshit.
This one appears to be much better crafted. It's out of stone. And then
Oh.
it stops, and then there's a hole directly above you in the ceiling.
Oh. Like
Is it Skeeter's hole?
yeah, is it Skeeter's hole or is it
Acknowledge
a potion
my
up
hole.
there for?
It's Skeeter's. Skeeter,
No.
you gonna look at it and see if it's your hole?
Yeah.
I mean, you are the most intimately familiar with your hole.
Seems familiar.
Well, both
Sorry.
both Thibodeau and Lethe have been up in there, so
And apparently a dog too.
It's dog.
Hey,
All of
and the
it's internet
dog.
tonight.
Damn.
hey, I like to share.
Okay. Well, the only way you have of telling whether this was your hole, Skeeter, is actually look down at the floor, and these are not the flagstones that you were seeing when you looked down out of your hole.
Yes.
These
So
are
you
not
gotta
the
figure that this is
flagstones
a
you're
different-
looking for.
Yep. Not the flagstones you're looking for.
So Skeeter's hole's the other side of that wall.
I knew it. I was right again.
Except the problem is that if this isn't Skeeter's hole, then this is a whole other network of stuff in the ceiling.
There you go.
You know what I really like about this, though, is the fact that we're there. Everyone's like, "Okay, Skeeter, here's this hole in the ceiling. Is this the one you were in?" And what he does is he looks at the floor. Nope.
I ain't looking nowhere else. Just
Sorry,
the floor.
I just
Well, right. First things first. Let's stick a torch up this hole.
okay.
Damn, back to torches and holes again.
All right, you poke a torch up there, and there doesn't appear to be anything moving around in there.
Keeping an eye on the rear of the party too.
Okay.
Good. We did shut the small door, so that does help.
You're gonna go through the secret door, or you're gonna backtrack, or the hole,
That's-
the whole secret door, or backtrack.
I think that before we open the door, we need to do the same, run the same play, climb up there, look around, do the Corporal Hicks thing.
Okay. Well, we will have to begin there next week, as you guys move in there, Jim, because we've just hit the 8:00 time window there. So we will have a very exciting beginning to next week's adventure.
Yeah,
Yes,
tune
guys,
in and
find
check out my hole.
What's the adventure
Your
called?
second
Skeeter's
hole.
Hole.
Going up in Skeeter's hole.
Free Crestic in his hole.
It's actually a possible renaming of the adventuring company, Holes of Jordoba.
Yeah.
on that note,
We backed away.
Are you saying that's a good segue? All right.
Yeah, as
Okay.
far as our segues go, that one was pretty good.
yeah. All right. So everybody wave goodbye
Oh,
to the fans, and don't turn us off just yet, Zach, because I want to switch over to my website so that I can be here too and say no matter what kind of Dungeons and Dragons is that you play, imagine the hell out of it, and we will see you next week.